Hi explorers, and welcome back to the channel. The Forsaken Explorer NZ here, and I am back here at Blackball to do a part 2 to show you some cool stuff. You guys really seem to like the history around this place, and I got interrupted with lots of things going on with it being a busy little popular little town in the weekends, and being that it was in fact St. Patrick's Day. So we will have another look around at some really cool stuff, and we've got the chimney here behind me. I might even possibly go up there and have another look if it's not too overgrown. I've been up there in a previous video and climbed up in there, and I explained that on part 1. But we will look today inside some of the mines. I will not be showing the mine portals. They're not safe to enter to go inside. I do have a gas detector, a safety helmet. I also have a locator beacon and a walkie-talkie, and there'll be people waiting outside in case anything does go wrong that I can communicate with a walkie-talkie, and we've got all the safety precautions. Plus we won't be showing you the entrance because we don't want people to go and have a look in. After that we're going to go and check out the early gold mines that link under the whole town that were here prior to coal mining being here. So let's get to the video and see what we can find, but we'll start off with some history and some signboards that I didn't show you in the video last time. And we're here again at the Blackball mine. The chimney is here behind me. So cheers explorers, and welcome back to another history video. Right, so we have a signboard here that's located at the mine here, and this was the mine, and the hill here. The chimney that is here near me is just up there. Sorry, just getting the sun out of the camera. And a couple of old chaps there. Coal bins, existing chimney in the right of the photo. You can just see the chimney here. This is all what was here. And either this bridge or another bridge we'll go and have a look at. We couldn't have a look, it was overgrown. We might have to do some chopping to take you to have a look. And the first Blackball mine site, the remains of which are here, was established in 1898 and closed in 1938. The operations moving across the valley, although a smaller privately run tribute mine continued on the site. Coal was first removed by aerial ropeway until the train service opened in 1910. That's pretty cool. And over here, Blackball. This sign is a bit blurry and not too good to read. You can see the chimney here. That's pretty cool. That's the mine site here from 1898 to 1938, and that is the one that we're going to look at today. And the portal is unknown, and we'll keep it that way. And if you do know where it is, please don't say in the comments. I'm just showing some railways here, and this is the next mine that was here, 1938 to 1964. Right explorers, so see if we've got lots of ruins here from mine chimneys and stuff that have come down. See if we can find a safe passage up here and show you the chimney. Lots of ruins and stuff here. Very slippery even with my good shoes.
I will have to apologise about the camera footage on these clips with the GoPro on my head, as you can't see what you're filming, and I must have bumped it out of kilter from the setup where I set it up with the mirror. So this footage and the next footage is a little bit too far pointed down, but hopefully it's still watchable for you all.
Very cool chimney. Used to be a ladder up the side there. Really quite a nice view up here. Go for a look up here. Now these rungs don't go all the way to the top. That one's rusty as. Put 1, 2, 3, 4 above me to the top. I won't go past this one, as I didn't last time. If that's as many as there is, they don't go all the way to the top. Very cool. Still high enough up. Just break some legs, so here we go. Oops, caught the camera.
We are now inside the Blackball mine that goes steeply downhill. Where here I am attempting to set my camera up, but as you can see, because it's dark in there, my phone camera can't pick up the camera to see what I'm setting up, so I've just had to push record and go for it. But on the way in I've actually bumped the camera down quite an angle, so unfortunately you're only going to be seeing the floor during this clip. So I'm just setting all my gear up now, getting ready to gas detector, all the gear, getting ready to go down in the mine, and then we'll head down to the mine. But unfortunately, yes, it does show mostly the floor, but it's still a look inside, so we'll keep it in there.
Right, explorers, we're inside the Blackball mine. It is creepy. I've been in here before and we heard footsteps, bangs and noises, and there was no one in here. I'm not sure if you're a believer of the supernatural, but that's what happened. We do have a gas detector. We'll try to get the torch out of the way. And we have also a safety helmet on in case any rocks fall. We have a walkie-talkie as well, right here, so we can communicate with safety people outside. And we also have an emergency locator beacon and GPS. And a phone. So that runs here. I'm guessing that was for either the old lanterns or power lines up there. So drill holes and stuff. Back in the day they would have had a carriage come down here. You can see some railway tracks, sleepers. It's not good in here on a wet day because you can slide all the way down on the rocks, and that's why I've got the camera actually on my helmet. I have a GoPro bracket on the safety helmet. Winch cable here. This mine only goes so far and then it's filled up with dirt at the bottom. Probably blocking any gas from coming up because each time, only one time I've been in here there was gas levels. I think it pays, it's around the weather if it's been raining or not, whether or not there's levels in here. Look at that winch cable. It only goes so far to about where you can see, then it's filled in with dirt. So whether or not we go all the way to the bottom or not, I don't know. We've got to be careful with grip in here. Being that back in the day there was train tracks in here. Seems pretty good so far. It's always very wet in here. Still good in here for levels. Everything's on zero. Apart from the oxygen, obviously, there's air to breathe in here. It's getting a little lower than outside, but not a lot lower. It's well ventilated, this line. Look at this, there's just a coal shelf right here. Oh, that's all coal right there. Look at this big piece of coal right here. There. It's super spooky in here, especially when you're by yourself. I've got people outside, but it's still scary. Not scary, spooky. See, this is why I wear a helmet. This has been closed for over 100 years. It's only had a couple of rocks come down, and a couple over there. And then we're nearing the bottom. Some railway track stuff there. Bracket there. Hopefully I'm getting good camera angles because I don't know what I'm filming with it being on my head. So you're either not moving your head down enough or not up enough. So I'm trying to extend further down and further up to try and get that correct for you. So this part here has had spooky in here. I just heard a noise. It sounded like a whistle. I heard that last time we were in here. Just beyond me there's just dirt where it's being filled in. It's really quiet in here. Until you talk that it echoes. Super. We're nearing the bottom now. Some pretty good necklace mine considering. It's been nearly 100 years. I think on that signboard we read it shut down in 1939 or something. There's, if you can see that, that's the bottom. It's just completely filled in with dirt. Hopefully you can see that. Probably about 40, 50 metres at the most. It's just been filled in with dirt. But it would have opened up and gone into all the other portals. Pretty surreal place. Power lines there. They definitely would have been power lines, not. Not sure if I'm getting that camera angle correct, but we're still reading really good for no levels, no gas in here today. It can always fluctuate, but it's really good in here at the moment. There's absolutely nothing at all. This is a very accurate machine that I get serviced and also calibrated. Gets done every few months. Doesn't get used very often because I don't do this sort of thing very often. I think these ones are about $3,000, so it's not cheap. Literally my life is in the hands of this machine. So it's got to be good. Has to be. So anyway, I'll see you guys on the outside. Well, explorers, safe and sound out of the mine. Just going to pack some safety gear away, pack some gear up, and go and see what else we can see today. Contemplating if I show you the gold mine or not, although I've got a video earlier where I went there not very long ago. Could be just easier to tag it in the descriptions, we'll see. It's a bit of a climb down a very, very steep hillside, which is a little bit physical, but we're all good. So I'll show you again. So let's go and look at some other cool stuff. Getting crash lit off, now I'm out of the mine, and look at some cool stuff. Cheers, explorers. Well, explorers, we are here at the Paparoa National Park, which is also, the entrance to it is by Blackball, not far from where we were, so we thought we'd actually come and check it out. We went to go look at that bridge once again. I went with trimmers. It is just too overgrown. I'd be trimming for probably about 2 hours just to get in there, so I'm just going to add in footage from when I went there last time and show you that. Welcome to Te Ara o Paparoa track. So we've drove right into the national park on a very, very, very narrow, windy gravel road. We are currently here. Seems like we drove forever up this winding gravel road here from Blackball. Now, for those of you that don't know, obviously a very tragic disaster happened in this area, the Pike River mine disaster, which is over here, which is approximately, if you're driving in the car from Blackball around the road and around that way, it will take you about half an hour to drive there. So if you're going along the coast, some of these tracks here actually go through the national park to the coast, which is really cool. So you've got Greymouth back this way, probably about here somewhere, and then Barrytown, then travel along the coast, and then we have, where are we? We must be, there's Pancake Rocks, which is really, really cool, and you keep travelling and you go that way, you end up at Westport. Lots of really amazing history all in this area here. Some sort of history photos here as well. A group of depression miners standing outside Hasty Store on Blackball with pack horses ready to take supplies to the Croesus track, 1930s. Then we have here typical depression era's hut in at Garden Gully at the Croesus track, complete with substantial corrugated iron chimneys in 1930s. And we have here miners at the Minerva, that's a funny name, isn't it? Minerva mine claim during the 1930s. So some of the history stuff here if you go on the Paparoa track. So talks here about the Blackball gold, which I will actually, rather than going in the gold mine, I've been in here a second time. I'm just going to add that footage in and roll it all into this one video. So if we're going to walk this, which I'm not going to today because I've been climbing chimneys and climbing hills and climbing in mines and all sorts, so I've already done my exercise. We're looking at a 4 to 5 hour hike, and that is to the hut where you camp the night and you do another 4 to 5 hours. And then I think there's about 2 huts, I'm not sure. Then they have this other hut, Moonlight hut. It's approximately 10.3 and 9.7. There's no dogs, no motorbikes, no fires, no e-bikes, no drones, but you're allowed a mountain bike, but not an e-bike. And that probably goes with with no Teslas here. You won't get up this road in Tesla. Well, you might do. I'll be surprised if you do. So yeah, they've got a bit of quite a cool area here where you can sort of have your lunch before or after your long hike. Just gather yourselves and probably wait here for a bus if you've come on a bus trip. Look at these hills. We're right in the middle of the Paparoa forest. Very spectacular drive into here on this narrow gravel road. There's actually coal here. I can see by the colour. I did do coal mining here. That's coal. There's just coal right in the dirt here. Right here. Right in this big hillside here. Right, we'll head on to the next thing, guys. So I can see here in the Paparoa Ranges, this looks like an old miner's track. You see some bits of wood probably from sleepers and stuff. Got some marker poles. This is not the actual walk track, just the track that I've observed looking around. I'm not going on the actual walking track. Not today. Not prepared for a 5-hour hike. One day. Yeah. Mountainside here is spectacular.
Right, so here's some footage from when I originally got to this bridge before it was overgrown. So I thought I'd add it in here. It has the original sound from that video, and I'm up the tree doing this as high as I could possibly get, trying to climb up there. I should have taken a ladder in there and then, because now I can't get there. But you'll be back to the original sound of this video. The next footage that we've got coming up is when I originally went under the gold mines that go all underneath the whole town. Rather than doing it again, we'll share it with you.
Here's explorers, let's have a look at these awesome pre-1900 gold miners tunnels from pre-1900s. Cheers explorers, let's get to it. So the entrance to the tunnel, if I'm at the right tunnel, I haven't pre-explored. And we'll just get my torch and leave the bag behind. And also put my camera light on, which I've charged this time. Since my last video I did not. Now it is rather flooded in here, but I don't really like gumboots, so we'll just get wet feet for you guys. It's winter so the water's actually freezing. I would have got a wet foot. Oh, I don't mind. It's quite fresh water, and I probably will, to be honest, get unsteady cameraing here. There's all cave wetters all in here too. Unsteady footing just while we get in the entranceway here, so my cameraing might not be too good just for the next few steps while I do climb on rocks to save getting his wet feet. Right, we're in. Wow, oh, huge cave wetters, look at them all. Let them just settle and jump off the ceiling, oh, and on all over me, and we'll just dart through. Wow, so this is historical. Wow. Coal mine. Not coal mine, gold mine, sorry. I'm not sure how far this one goes. Probably that's at the lights up there. Webby, 2008. Some side ventilation shafts and stuff. If I hit the right one, it does go for quite a wee way, quite a lot of series of tunnels. Sorry if I'm puffing a bit. Whew. I get puffed out in the winter. Wow, got some cabins in over here. Looks like they're all dead ends. Yuck, get off my face.
wetter on the face. Didn't bite though, they do bite. So that one goes possibly worth looking. Look at that size of it. Oh yeah, that goes into where we just looked a minute ago, back there. So some of it's all locked off. Wow, you can see the rail cart runners here. That is something pretty cool. Rusty old tracks here. That's pretty cool. A few rock caves and fallen in here, and the good thing about this is not a coal mine. This one, it's a gold mine. Which generally means the air is good. It's got no smells, it's fresh. There's fresh water in here. Deep fresh water too. Wow. So it ends here with a bit of a cabin. I might not be at the right tunnel, you see. Let's go. Got told they go quite far. Pretty sure that's a dead end. Oh! Wow. Must be another shaft down there at some point. Really can't see. No, that is, I'm quite sure, a dead end. It doesn't open back up. Pretty sure. Didn't look like it. Oh, I'll step it in the water again. There is a series of tunnels through here. If you want to watch the full video clip, I'll tag this whole video in the video description. Well, explorers, we're now here at the Blackball Museum. They've like set up a little museum that's done by donations and volunteers and stuff. They've got all sorts of stuff here. We'll just have a quick look through at some of the stuff. Got a signboard here about the Federation of Labour. We talked about that last week. The Labour Party started here based on protest because during the time of mining here, the mine manager, we checked out the mine manager's house last week, did not allow them to have a lunch break. They had to work while eating or for their lunch break. These are all the miners on strike that were in the mine here in Blackball. Industrial Unionist strike. And so these were this was, it's not stating in the photo, but I'm assuming that this was the original Labour Party right here. There's lots of cool stuff here. These are the strikers that all went on strike in alphabetical order. I'm not going to read all the names because there is probably more than 100 there from back in the day. We have when they have these unlocked, they don't always have them unlocked. It's locked today. There's lots of cool stuff here. Blackball strike. Lots of cool information. But back here they built some replica miners' huts. And over this way we have side of the Blackball Hilton. It is very busy then again at the moment, so we can't really go and show you in there. But I've been told it's very haunted. And this is quite a sad one. This is a workers' memorial wheel. And this is dedicated to the workers that died in the workplace at the Pike River mine. And all their names are all here listed on the wheel. Which is quite sad. All, I believe it was 29 miners in the Pike River mine disaster. Which is very sad. So all of their names are there, and the wheel does turn, and it is an original mining wheel from a cable runner. And over here we have these replica little miners' huts. They used to build little huts for them to stay in,
near the mines in the bushes and stuff, little bush huts. This is exactly as they were, and these are a to scale size replica of how they were, and they were just ross-sawn timber sawn in the bush, and they didn't paint them, and they didn't last that long, so there's none original ones left. They rotted, fell apart. They put a fake chimney on them and stuff like that. They're quite neat. Now we're going to head to the Blackball Cemetery, which has got a lot of history there, but like I said, there's the Blackball Hilton, just amazing, beautiful old building. So a bit of a story again about that. So after the mining ended here, sort of 60s, 70s sort of era, people sort of left the town. It was actually derelict, and then a whole bunch of hippies moved here, and you could buy sections for $200, and that town was overrun by hippies. And so in the boom of the 60s and 70s, we had the hippies out here, and they were actually living in this derelict abandoned hotel, I should say, or the Blackball Hilton Hotel. And years later, obviously, the hippies all went away and people bought the houses, and it became a booming town again, just a resort town. And a lot of people live out here to this day. So there's one of the Blackball Hilton there. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. They run this by donations, so they find stuff here and history, and you put your donations in there. And I've given them a couple of donations over the years. They even have public toilets here, and Morticia from Morticia's Lead Photography is looking at the book section where you can book exchange. You can take a book, put a book. You're seeing if there's one she can exchange. So the Pike River story is here. Now, I won't go into detail of reading this whole story, but if you're not from New Zealand, basically this happened. The Pike River mine entrance, which is here, was actually an uphill mine, which there's not very many mines anywhere that go uphill. So you can imagine if a disaster was to happen with it being uphill. Well, it's not really, it's quite a touchy subject, so we won't go into too much detail, but that's basically what happened, and I'll explain no more. And you're welcome to come and read information here yourself, or research it online, but it's not something that I'm wanting to talk about on the channel, because it is quite a sensitive topic to people in the area. So we'll carry on now and go to the cemetery. So we're now here at the Blackball Cemetery, which ranges from newer grave sites and older ones, and some of the people that died mining are here. Some of them are a bit old and tipped off, unfortunately. Died at age 53, and I can't really read which year because it's a little bit damaged now. We have one here, October 9, 1914, and I can't read the name because the letters have come off. I heard some fun laughs in the background there, neighbouring people. So we've viewed some very old ones here. I believe there was even a child one from 3 years old, which is very sad. A very small one, I think, was it this one? No, up here. Lots of very, very, very old ones. Died at 88. Died in 1955 for that one. Died at age 40 in 1969. Killed at Blackball. Now, unfortunately, we have a couple of children graves here. I believe this one, it's hard to read at the moment, but I believe we found out that the child died at age 3, which is very sad. This one's from 1954 over here. 1944. I can't read the year on that one, but age 82. Also can't read that one.
Can't read the year on that one, but they were aged 65. Oh, 1910. There we go. Sorry, I can't read that one. This one is Elizabeth Nuttall from 1929, died age 73. This one's as a husband and wife, and accidentally killed in 1938, age 35. Native of Scotland. And then there must be a relative also. Oh no, it says in memory of. Oh no, yes, there we are. That's being added. They died in 1972, age 88. And we have a few older ones over here as well. These ones unfortunately are all broken, like this one from 1937, died age 68. Joseph William, son of Joseph and Mary Glasson. Oh no, so this one here died in 1945, age 49, in loving memory of Arthur, beloved husband of Myrtle Meadowcroft. And we have some more recent ones here, 2002 from 99. From, I can't read this one, I have to move the flower, sorry, to move the flower, 2007. And basically we're getting into the newer ones around this area. So carry on from here and see what else we can find you.
Well, explorers, that's all there is today from Blackball. Second part history video. But we're currently here at Brunner, which is the Brunner mine disaster, one of the biggest mine disasters to ever happen in New Zealand, the first biggest disaster to ever happen within New Zealand, and it has significant history here. Many men died underground, an underground mine that's just around the corner back here behind me. Definitely not accessible to look inside that one, but we could feature a video here, and if you do want us to feature a video here showing you all the cool ruins and all the cool stuff here at the Brunner mine, then please do remember to like and subscribe to the channel and comment down below saying that you'd like us to come back here and have a look, and we'll check it out. And also please do remember to push that bell notification button to be notified for future upcoming explores. It's free, it doesn't cost you a thing, just sends you a notification through to your phone that we've got something new out on the channel, and you can check it out if this sort of stuff interests you. But yeah, seems to be the way to go with these videos at the moment. You guys are liking the history, so we'll keep them coming. There's plenty of history in the area here. It's not far for me to travel to this area now that I live in the South Island. So yeah, like I say, remember to do all that stuff. Like, subscribe by pushing the bell notification button, and comment down below, and we'll catch you guys on the next explore soon. And that's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. The Forsaken Explorer, over and out.
This shit not gonna